Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm Billy with Preacher's Creatures, and what I thought I'd do today is a subscriber suggested color. The hard thing about that is taking what people put in type and you don't have an example of what's in their mind and trying to figure out what that is and put it into a bait. So we'll see what we can do. I don't know that I'll be even close, but it should be fun, and it'll be something that I've never tried before. And what he was requesting is a purple top with a lavender pearl belly. And so I think he was wanting some red or red and silver flake in there as well. I've got my notes sitting over there, but anyway, it should be a fun video, and if nothing else, it'll be more experience, more learning, seeing what color. It's going to allow me to use some colors that I've not used before, and so yeah, we're looking forward to it. Appreciate you tuning in, and thanks for all those that have subscribed. Again, I can't thank you enough, and appreciate everything y'all do for the channel, all the comments and likes and those kinds of things. And we look forward to continuing to move forward, 500 and up. And so appreciate it again. We'll see you on the flip side. All right, guys. What we want to try to do today is we want to attempt a color recommendation by one of my subscribers, Mr. Ken Johnson. He's very faithful to watch our videos and make comments, and we appreciate that so very much. But he talked to me a while back about trying to put a color build for him, and just an experiment where he lives to see how the fish like that down where he lives. And so we want to try to do that today. And what he recommended was a purple top with a lavender belly. And if I remember correctly, it was a purple top and not so much a lavender pigment, but like a lavender pearl color. And I've got a couple of those. I've got two. I've got one from Do It that is a violet pearl. And of course, as I move that back and forth, you can kind of see the color shift there. And then I've got this argon from Dead On Plastics, and I have not opened this yet. So I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity to maybe try out the argon and see how it does, see how it reacts. I'm thinking it'll probably be very similar to the violet pearl powder that I have used in the past. And he also, in his color recommendation, wanted to me to add some red and silver flake. And so we're going to try to do that today and see what we come up with, and hopefully it's something that he can use. And yeah, should be fun. If nothing else, we're just experimenting and seeing what we can come up with that we've not done before. So stick around. We'll get everything set up, get the plastisol heated up, and we'll be back on the flip side. Okay, guys, we've got our plastic up to temperature, and so let's start with our top color. And we got basically 3/4 of a cup here, and we've got this Dead On Plastic purple. Let's start out with 20 drops. Okay, so there we go, 20 drops there. And Let's see if this is where we want it to be here. It's fairly saturated. Let's get all that goodness down in there. Fairly saturated. Not bad. Let's see. Sorry, I think I bumped the mic. Something I wanted to do is add this Dead On Disco Flake, and it's a silver holograph, and I really like this stuff. It says it's heat sensitive, but, and I probably shouldn't say this right now, but I haven't had an issue with it. So let's take a good 1/4 teaspoon and let's go just a smidgen more, because I normally work with a 1/2 cup, and let's see if that puts us kind of where we want to be. I don't want a crazy amount. Of course, it looks like I put a crazy amount in there, but I think I like that. So we're gonna go with that. I don't necessarily want to add any more, but I'm happy with what we got. So that's good right there. Close that up. Now what I thought we would do with the bottom color is basically what Mr. Johnson asked for was a purple, let me look at my notes, purple lavender or pearl lavender belly. And so we are going to try for the first time this Argon by Dead On Plastics. And we'll see, whew, looks like it's snowing. Let's see what it's going to do for us. So let's start off with 1/32, a smidgen, and add that. Wow, it was floating around like it was snowing. So it gives it that purple, just a purple highlight. Now, I think we need to keep it transparent, but I want to see where we're at. I know he said he would like to see red and silver flakes, so before I do anything different, let me go ahead and add an 1/8, or as this thing says on the side, a dash of red. Okay. And he also asked for silver flake, but I don't want to do disco. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this fine silver flake that comes from Walmart. I'll dip that in there so I can clean off that. When that cools down, I can peel that off and clean the flake off of it. So let's see what that gets us right here. I've not had any issue with the silver. Oh wow, that just went straight lavender or close to it. See if you can see that there. But I do think we need to go to our highlight powder Go just a little bit more. Well, we're going back to 1/32 like what we put in before. And we'll stop at that. Mix that in. That's neat how it reacts with the red and the silver. So don't know if that's what Mr. Johnson had in mind, but it's like he said, it's hard to take, something along the lines of it's hard to take an idea out of somebody else's head, what they're envisioning. But that red and silver really it gets that color going. So anyhow, let's do one more thing, because he wanted a lavender belly. Let's add this lavender glitter from it's extra fine true lavender, and this is Hobby Lobby stuff. I know it's kind of controversial. Some people like it, some people don't. I'll be honest with you, there's some of it that does really great, and then there's some of it that just it's very heat sensitive, so you got to be very careful. So we're going to put one of those in there, and let's see what we get when we stir that in. I'm going to have to heat this back up because it is a holographic, so it does shimmer different colors. One of those colors was a green. You could actually see it right in there on my stirring stick. It shimmers a greenish color. So, but you know what? Fish have green all in their color pattern a lot of times. So let's run this up to a minute and get it heated back up, and we'll be right back. Get our Angling AI dual injector. Make sure we bump the microphone so that it shows up loud on the on the video. Still trying, just got my microphone. Hopefully the sound quality is doing better. Let's see here. Let's shoot. No, that's not the one. We want to shoot this one here. We want to shoot 2-inch crappie crusher. Nice and smooth. Fill it up. And then we want to shoot this 2.5-inch tracer shad. All right, let's do those two for now. And that way, if something's not right, we don't have a bunch of messed up baits. But I think it shot pretty good. We're going to let these cool off, and we'll be back for the big grand reveal. See what we got. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And let's see what we got. Let's bring you guys over here, because that's the whole purpose of doing this, is so you can see what we have, see what we're doing. And let's go with the crappie crushers first. 2-inch crappie crushers. And say, why you keep shooting those crappie crushers? Well, I love them. Be honest with you. And not only that, but Mr. Johnson asked for these. So here we go. Pretty nice. I like that disco in that top color. And let's do the big peel reveal. Yes, sir. How about that? Is that not sparkle-tacular? That's pretty nice. I like it. You can see the lavender. So this is lavender glitter, and if you do a comparison, looking through, you know, you can see that lavender shade there. And with that red and silver flake, I didn't think the red and silver flake would do much, but I was wrong, and glad I was. So pretty nice. I don't know if the purple is dark enough. We might darken that up with maybe, I don't know. That's still pretty nice. Maybe 5 drops. We'll look at that because we're going to shoot one more thing, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I do think that top color can be darkened up just a touch, but I don't want to go crazy with it. And then the 2.5 inch tracer shad. Let's see here. There we go. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I like it. Let me set this down so we can look at it. Laminated well, which sometimes that's a battle when you using liquid pigment versus powder, but I think it laminated real well, and showing that purple top with that lavender bottom and all that glitter goodness. So I like it. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to shoot some 5 inch flukes. And to do that, I also want to darken this top color up a little bit. So we're going to get this heated back up, and then we will darken this top color up just a little bit and see what that gives us. All right, so let's see here. Let's go with 5 drops and see where that gets us. Okay. Just a little darker. Not much, just a fuzz, as my dad would say. But that's what we wanted, just a little bit. Didn't want it going crazy. Stir this back up. We're going to have to reheat it. I don't think I heated it up quite enough. When I just didn't feel no clumps, but it clumped up fast. So, all right, so let's pop these back in, and we'll be right back. Here we go. Hot plastic. Give it a good quick stir. I'll get that glitter suspended up. Okay, let's do this. We are going to shoot the epic 5 inch jerkbait. So, don't need that camera. I'm trying different angles, hoping that we can improve in our camera skills. Okay, Here we go. Oop, turn that around the way it's supposed to be. And we want to shoot this one right here. Nice and smooth. Oh yeah. Top her off. Go back over to the crappie crusher. Nice and smooth. Let's see here. Hopefully that did what we needed it to do. It's still fairly liquid. That's one thing I really love about the Anglin AI dual injector, is that you just get so much more shooting time on baits before it freezes up on you. So, all right, we're going to let these cool, and then we'll be back and show you what we got. I'm excited to see what this did. So, see you on the flip side. All right, so let's quit dilly-dallying around, and we are going to open the 2.5-inch tracer shad. You guys have already seen this, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But, yeah, not bad. You've seen it, but, you know, I did add 5 more drops. So it is just a little bit different. Not a crazy amount, but just a shade or so. So anyway, it is the result that I was looking for, because I did want it just a little bit darker. And now let's go for the crappie crusher. We may have flashed a little bit on that. I noticed when I first started shooting this that the seam didn't look like it was closed all the way, so I'm not sure what's up about that. Might have to adjust my air vise. So, matter of fact, I guarantee it, because, well, no, it is on. I thought I maybe cut it off so it wouldn't go off while I was filming, but all right. Yep, I could feel a little bit of flash in there. So I think I need to adjust. My, I think my rails have gotten off just a little bit. So in case you've never seen flashing before, there it is. That's what flashing is. And what I'll do is I'll meticulously try to peel that off. And I'm actually going to wait till it cures, because I think, and some of y'all could tell me if you know otherwise, if I try to get it off right now, I run the risk of tearing part of the tail off, because it's still kind of soft. So I'm going to let it cure. And then if I have to, I'll get in there with some little scissors or something and finish that up. So we'll put those over here. And then the one I've been wanting to see, and I know you've been wanting to see, is the 5-inch jerkbait. And this is by Epic as well. 5-inch jerkbait. And let's clean that up a little bit. And so here we go. How beautiful. How beautiful those opened up. Perfect. Now, let's see if we can get these pulled out of here. Oh, I see lamination. That is going to take some tugging. I've found that this one, when you try to pull them all, they want to stick. But let's look at the side profile. Not bad. I think it kind of blended a little bit. Yeah, it did, because must have had my temperatures off a little bit, my viscosity off a little bit. But that's still a beautiful color. I mean, you still got the purple on top, lavender on bottom, even with it mixing. But I may have to adjust my color viscosity and maybe try shooting those again. But we'll take one from the middle here, because I think it kind of fits what we were trying to go for. Yes, sir. Looks good. All right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and this is the first video that I have attempted since we got over 500 subscribers, and I appreciate everybody that has subscribed and watching the channel, and appreciate all the comments and things that suggestions, those kinds of things. I'm certainly not a know-it-all, but I was a teacher for about 16 years, and now I'm a pastor full time, and so I'm definitely not above. I guess what I'm saying is I've learned the value of always continuing to try to learn and continuing to move forward in things in life. But this has been a fun journey for me, and I appreciate everybody that's been a part of it, and look forward to continuing to grow the channel, and we'll march on to 1,000 and go from there. So look forward to making plenty of videos for you guys in the future. And, what do we always say? Don't forget, you'll love the features of Preacher's Creatures. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.